I'll just keep an eye on the road. Or not really a road, lack of road. Hey Ruiz! Apparently this desert is home to the quaking Earth Titan. Speaking of which, the ground's been shaking off and on. It's making me feel a bit sick. I'm sorry, I'm gonna sit down and rest a little before I get to the Titan hunting. I bet. Weirdo to catch. Up to. Whoa! Alright. Okay. Whoo! How's it kind of... Hello. Ruiz, this is Professor Turo. Iron Triss is a Pokemon that came from the great crater of Paldea. I ask that you do whatever is needed to subdue it for me. With all due caution, of course. Okay. At least there's an actual... And honestly, this is probably the perfect Pokemon to do this with. Waterfall, I suppose? Knockoff, luckily I wasn't having an item, so... Oh! Okay, Gyarados. We are cooking. And by cooking, I mean we are just, you know, spamming Waterfall twice and beating it, because now it's going to run. I actually, the design's grown on me. I still also think the past version is also cool. It's just, they both have their charms. Let me just heal you up fully. Bum. But actually, since I also know you're a steel type, that means my Palmet, good old Mittens, is going to be able to also deal damage to you if I absolutely have to. That ain't Iron Treads, we ain't eating something. Ruiz, look! Looks like you found yourself a Titan. What? That's the Quaking Earth Titan. Is that thing even a Pokemon? Must be trying to get pumped up with that little snack. It's time to show that thing what you and me can do, Ruiz. Hey, you bet, Arvin. Attack that's good old fine. Waterfall. I'm going to use Skovolian. I caught it nearby to seize a real quick spicy victory. This is going to burn. I would have laughed if he just one-shot it. Oh, of course, that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen. What? Thank you for lowering down the speed, though. That is very helpful. Oh, damn, I feel bad for you. Well, that's that. Bye-bye, Iron Treads. Ah, you defeated the Titan Iron Treads. Ooh, that is a nice chunk of experience. Thank you very much. Smile. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, nice going, my little buddy. What even was that thing, though? I kind of feel like maybe I've seen it somewhere before? Anyway, if we head inside here, we'll find more of that Herba Mystica it was eating. Let's give the place a once-over before that thing decides to come back. Will do. Da 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 ba. Alright. Wonder what I will get. Come out wherever you are. Ah. Yes, I found it. Here's our little herb. The sour. Ooh. Ooh, that's, I can feel my lips wrinkle. The shape, the sheen. It looks like it'll taste horrible, which means it's gotta be good for you. Oh. Let's see. What does this book have to say? Okay. Sour Herba Mystica is chock full of nutrients. It is great for boosting your overall health. It says here it works wonder if you're fired up physically or mentally. Perks you right up. No time to waste. Let's get some food going. Hey, I'm glad we can be friends, Arvin. Seeming happier and happier with every herba. Sorry for the wait. Here's a super healthy sandwich that'll perk you right up once you eat it. Plus, as a token of our friendship, here's another Titan's badge. Gaze upon it in awe as you eat. Da da da. Bob, you look a lot more enthusiastic about eating it than the freaking bitter one. Ah, okay. Hey, Meridian. Yeah, we know the drill. Yeah, I'll share. Come on, Mabo Stiff. Food's up. Alright, good. It's still eating. Oh, would you look at that? Seems like someone's got a proper appetite now. Alright, Meridian. I love that. He's like, I'll share a piece with you. My Meridian, give me the whole damn thing, fool. God damn. Hey, we unlocked lighting. Alright. Seems like that fellow's also slowly regaining its original strength. Still, doesn't it look like it's anywhere close to returning to its battle form? It seems healthy enough physically. Maybe it's got some type of mental block that's preventing it from returning to its true form? What do you mean? I've read about it in books before. A mental scar, like psychological trauma, you know? I think that's what you call it. Maybe it's had a terrifying experience in battle, so now it's all scared of battle and all. Well, don't worry. I'm sure both that brute and Mabo will be fully recovered eventually. How do you feel, Mabo? How's that Herba Mystica working? No pressure. Not like it's fair to expect every kind of Herba Mystica to have some huge effect, right? And it's not like the effect has to be immediate either. Yep. Hey, it's okay, don't worry. Ruiz is going to make sure you're all right as rain. We got one more herb to go, and I bet it's the best of them all. It's just gotta be. Oh god. Nintendo, Pokemon Company. Alright, Ruiz. Our next stop is a little herb hunt. Should be the last. But we can't lose steam until we're done. Let's keep up momentum. Here we go! Alright. Oh, my arm. Ugh. Hello, Ruiz, this is Turo. I detect that Meridian has regained some more of its original power. After it jumped into the air, you should try pressing the B button. It should glide now. How to glide? Press the B button when you're in the air. Meridian will now glide for you. If you press the B button once more, you'll stop gliding and immediately fall. Okay. You must continue helping Meridian recover. Of course. Alright. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's check out the objectives now. Because yeah. We have two more gyms, 2 more bases, and of course, the Dragon Titan. Let's zoom out a bit. Oh my god. This place is a Oh, giant mountain. Whew. Can I just... Duh. Okay. Alright, fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Woo. Ooh. What type of terrestrialized Pokemon? Oh, that's a base. That's the, okay, so that's the R. Alright, if that's the base... Alright, that's the outskirts of the base. It would seem. North Province Area 3. Okay. The very least with this. Oh. What? Did I? Oh, because I'm near the base, it's going to play the cutscene. Fair enough, fair enough. Ruiz, Operation Starfall is going well, wouldn't you say? Only 2 bosses left now. This whole experience has been eye-opening, to say the least. I'm glad I could take part. But I'm curious, Ruiz, what do you think of Cassiopeia? I honestly don't know. Is that so? We wish they kept the Ursaluna. Well, we're probably going to gain access to Ursaluna when Pokemon Home comes, so I'm like, you know? Because I've heard that there's like its models and stuff are in the game. It's just we don't have access to Home, so we can't like transfer it or any of the items that we might need for it or whatever. So, personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels any hate or resentment towards Team Star. No, there must be some other reason behind Operation Starfall. What could it be? Well, I'd best get back to keeping watch. Call for me if you decide to take on the base, okay? Will do, Clive. 100%. You've been the biggest help. Good old Clive. One with the kids. He is a kid. Yeah. Anyways. Oh, I walked. I'll return later when it's time for the young master's piano lessons. Until then, please give him my regards. Yes, Mr. Harrington. Hi, Mr. Harrington. And who might you be, young man? A friend of the young master, perhaps? Young master? Ah, I see. Since you seem unaware, I must inform you that this is the base of Team Star's ferry crew, the Rukba squad led by young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington, I don't think we're supposed to be giving out information like that. No, then, well, my deepest apologies. Do you have any ideas on who this young man might be? He's no friend of ours, you know. I think he's here to take us on. Understood. In that case, I take it you're an advisory of the young master. Yeah, I guess that follows. Is that so? Well, then that leaves me with one last thing to ask you. Huh? Would you be so kind to indulge me in a quick battle? Sure. Splendid, let us begin. Well, this is a fairy type, and I'm using Dirge right now, which should be fine because I'm a fire type, so I resist the fairy type moves. More Grim, that's Dark Fairy. Wow, thanks for sending out the one fairy type that can fuck me over. Okay. Let's just switch over to Cammy. Also, you are 48, so I'm under level for this area, so I'll just do this quick little battle, and then I'll go battle one of the gym leaders. And then maybe head back here. Love how big fucking Tinkaton's hammer is. It's so fucking absurd. Ugh, Torment, that's perfectly fine, because I'm attacking every other turn anyway with this. Well, attacking and then using a different move, then attacking with that move again. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Alright. Well, unfortunately, I can't really do too much, because I think you resist all this, so... Yeah, it's fine if you avoided the attack. I'll get rid of you next turn. Bum, bum. Dun, dun, dun. I wonder if I could beat this under level. I think if I play it smart, I might be able to. Well, the Calm Mind's building up is a bit of an annoyance, but this will be fine. Just because Ticket's signature move is just... it's fucking ridiculous. Like, casually it's ridiculous. I'm sure it's just a good move. Like, at base 160 power, and even though it has a base power, attack power of 75, 160 is something to scoff at. Especially when you then take and consider Stab, which is boosting it by 1.5 times, so it's freaking 160, 240 base power? And then you add something like freaking type effectiveness, like super effective damage, and it's just like, oh. Alright. Yes, thank you for the experience, Mr. Harrington. Well. An outstanding performance. However, be aware the young Master Ortega's battle prowess far surpasses my paltry skills. You would do well to take care. No, if you'll excuse me. Hasta la vista. Okay. That gentlemanly guy used to be the director of the academy, I think. At least that's what I heard. I was tutoring the boss or something. He shows up here sometimes to take the boss to his lessons. And why am I explaining this to you? There's no doubt you're here to make trouble, so I gotta let everyone know. Alright, do your thing, yeah. Hasta la vista, do your little star symbol, alright, run in. Legitimately thought this was this gen's version of Hatterim. I see the guards have been dealt with, good job. That base belongs to Team Star's ferry crew, I was going with Rutschba. Or Ruckbar. I'll probably interchange between the two. Ruckbar squad. Their boss, Ortega, is the mechanic of their team. He may be the youngest boss, but his battle skills are no joke. Underestimate him, and things will go south for you quickly. He's also a real lead from the back type. He'll get his friends to do all the dirty work for him, but his weak point is his short fuse. Get him good and angry, and he'll march out in the front lines and deal with you himself. In terms of tactics, there's nothing else for you to do but take all the laxies he sends your way. Yep, shows up from there, ring the bell, I will do. Alright, let me... I actually do kind of want to attempt this. So if I do, obviously we'll have to bring you for the first bit. Alright. First 3 Pokemon, yep. I grew up in northern Canada, so Blubber is very common. Yeah, I'm an East Coast USA boy, myself. I haven't really left the East Coast when I go traveling, so... I hope to one day, but just not in the cards right now. Operation Starfall, everyone get in position, defend the boss with all you got, rest assured the intruder will deal with you without the boss's help. We'll deal with you without the boss's help. Unless you manage to beat 30 of our Pokemon, alright. Which is, relatively simple as long as you know your typings. Sometimes you fall into some things like, can you come out? Thank you. Sometimes you run into some things like, using a freaking electric fighting type. And they send out Murkrows, but it's like meh. Still able to handle it relatively well. This might be my favorite battle theme of the game thus far. Boss of Team Star's Fairy Crew, Ortega. Alright. Huh, so you're Ruiz, okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a bit more beefed up. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm going to lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise. No, they are very good offensive and defensive typing. Goddamn fairy types. Whew. Big zero since fighting a car. The thing is, there was a car Pokemon, and what they do is that they basically upgraded the car Pokemon to look like this. So it's like a pseudo like boss type of thing. Alright, Azumarill. I promise I'll play nice, so don't blame me when this battle sends you blubbering back home. Hey, don't you talk about blubber like that! Anyways. Hey, lower down my attack all you want. That gives me a free turn to set up toxic spikes. Play rough. Yeah, I'll take that. And he got poison for poison point. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, I should have tossed my Pokemon Protect. I keep on forgetting about that. Oopsie. Did you just realize how outmatched you are? If you want to give up, now is the time. Guy, we're fine. At best, we're neutral. At worst, you're at a disadvantage right now. You're trying to win the battle, I'm winning the war, alright? I am -1 attack, but also, fuck you. Yeah, that one's gonna hurt. Fair enough. Blubber did his job. Do 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 do. All right. Huh. Let's not use you yet. Let me go up to Mittens and Thunderfang. Honestly, I really wasn't planning to use a Palma in my playthrough, but then I caught it. And I usually, like... This might be the first electric rat that I, like, genuinely like. Which is, like, surprising to me. Also, just for brevity's sake, when I'm battling, I'm not going to switch when I beat an opponent's Pokemon, and I'm not using battling items, just because I kind of like the pace of battles doing that. So I am weak to you. Unless I Terrastalize. But what are my other Terrastalize options? Alright, so you have you being a pure electric, you're steel. You're fire, bug, obviously poison. Honestly, it might be a good idea to Terrastalize you right now, so then that way we lose the fighting typing, and we gain ×2 stab instead of ×1.5 stab for electric moves. That's probably the play right now. Ah, damn. Well. Oh, I'm still frail though, but this does mean I can get rid of you next turn though. So I'll take this as a victory. I'm fully gone of you. Okay. Cute Charm. I might hard switch Mittens because Revival is a decent skill, and I don't know if I want to use that on Clodsire, or if I would prefer to use that if... You know what? Let's switch out to Hammy. And then, so that way we can save the Revival skill to revive Hammy in case we lose her. Alright, Mold Breaker. Have I tasted a slick move, but you can't handle my Pokemon's adorable strength. I took that pretty well, if I say so myself. Alright. Gigaton Hammer. Alright. Let's just Brick Break because we can't miss, and both moves I think would be not very effective anyway, and you're like a sliver, so it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, another car. What ability do you have, Revavroom? What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair. Honestly, you're right. I'm lower level than you. Misty Surge. Okay. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Anyway, Gigaton Hammer. Oh, okay. Misty Surge. You covered a few. Well, if you got rid of that, I'm going to priority Baby Doll Eyes, so lower down your attack. We're gonna fall here. Speed harshly fell, that's great. Because then what that means is I can use Mittens to revive, but I might... Let's just try Dirge. Torch Song. I can't yawn because the boss Pokemon of the star bases are immune to status conditions. You are at -1 attack, and I'm going to be increasing my special attack with every Torch Song, so... This is such a good move. Like, it's so good. I love it. That's a bit annoying, but... I think we got this in the bag, even under-leveled. Like, isn't this... Yeah, 80 base power and raise your special attack? Of course, it's only on this Pokemon, but it's still really good. All the freaking starters got really decent... freaking... What's the move I'm looking for? Preferred moves? Moves that only they can learn. As far as I know. Unique moves. I think that's what the phrase I was looking for. And we snapped out of confusion. Alright, that wasn't too scary. Freaking Hand Me the Tickaton definitely fucking helped us in that, though. Plus the freaking... Toxic spikes from Blubber. Oh, how could I lose? What the heck? Ah, flashback time. About a year and a half ago. What the heck? Then your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you, it's not a toy. It's called a Starmobile, and I was up all night building it. The problem is clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Caracadet, but it's just too heavy. Such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry. I really thought I could do it. Come on, good fellow, there's no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hands, genius, thy name is Ortega. Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that work would have zero payout, I would have just asked Mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say stupid things. You say some stupid things, you know that? What? Mela, could you cool it, would you? Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this code for crying out... We even put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us, or did you forget? If the hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, just gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. It's easy for you to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna train my Kara Cadet and have him evolve. The boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat. What? The hour of the Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time? Oh, I'll get it done. Melly, wait. You know, Melly shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well. I know. Ugh, this sucks. So they had to replace the Kara Cadets from one of the flashbacks to the evolved forms in order to have enough power for the car Pokemon in order to pull the heavy weight. This sucks. I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we gotta step down, and going against our code means that would make me a traitor to the team. Gah, fine. As I got a choice anyway, so take the badge already. You better treat it with the respect it deserves. I will do. Hey. I do like these little pictures after, like, beating gym leaders or titans and stuff. It's just really nice. Adds more to the moment. I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM2. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. Dazzling Gleam. That is a really good special attack for fairy types. Just so you know, you are the worst. Like, the most annoying person ever. But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile. Young Master Ortega. Mr. Harrington. I guess it's time for my piano lessons, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home. Actually, that's a different matter. Actually, a different matter brought me. Yeah, I read that right. Sorry, my brain's catching up. There's somebody I would like you to meet. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. Hi, Clive. The name's Clive. Okay, what's your business here? I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and an heir to a major apparel company, so why join the like of Team Star? What an odd question to ask someone you just met. Well, my answer's the same as everybody else's in the team. It's because I was being bullied. So the Academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. Who would guess, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days. And the bullies from back then don't even go to the Academy anymore. Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the Academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question. Mr. Harrington, about 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them. And an acceleration broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate to any major incident, the acceleration, Jesus, nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. Words. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetuated the bullying dropped out of the academy one after the other. But there weren't any records anywhere in the academy. Ooh, sorry, it's hard. I have like one old man voice and I'm trying to differentiate the two. And I know I'm doing a horrible job. No. I would imagine my former deputy deleted all the records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. The student declared that they would take all the responsibility for the team's actions. I wonder if that is related to the student records that we see, and there's a bunch of ripped off pages from the book. If that is related to what they're talking about here now. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate them, the other students of Team Star, for any blame. What? No one told me any of that. I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I sent 18 months of overseas studies to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad. This was not intended as a punishment, you understand. Team Star were victims after all. I wanted the student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Galar region. Under the pretext of overseas studies. I'm trying to remember if there's any character that I'm remembering. It's been a while since I played the game. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the Academy servers. It was his intent to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing. That's terrible. After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course, but the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder in our own part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. Ah, okay. I understand my actions caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincerest apologies. Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decide to talk about this now? Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on its mission in this current fashion. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course. Oh well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them. Not after we've come this far. Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you. Isn't that obvious? Give me a second. I might know who that is. I have a character in my head. Phone, Pokemon. Freaking. Alright. It's cause, you know, my greatest treasure in the whole world. Jesus, that was a throatful. Alright. Ruiz, it's me. I take it that Ortega handed over a star badge to you then. I see. With its boss no longer around, the Rekba squad is as good as finished. Even Ortega. I'm sorry. We're almost there now, just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success thanks to you, Ruiz, and Clive has also performed admirably as your support. I remember him saying that your acquaintances. How have you known each other long? No, not that long. I met Clive as soon as I started this operation. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day. Which gang? As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad boss themselves, confronted their bullies head on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star, though you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They all got bottled from the battle the first chance they got. Bolted from the battle. God, I can't read. Scared spitless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school one after the other. And Team Star ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. Now, about your reward, I'll transfer some LP to your phone as promised. And then your first, damn, yeah, that TMs. They could use, yep. Supply unit rep. Meridian's gonna harass her. Good times. I'm here. I am. All right, Meridian. Stay in your Pokeball for once, will you? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, okay, so it was who I was thinking. You did give the wrong name. I didn't get any results, but I didn't want to make any mention of it, because I'm like, probably got it wrong, but I think I still know. Alright, it might be. I don't quite remember their entire story, but it's fine. Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys and everyone dies? What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're all so messed up. Even if just one of them had been paying attention to when everybody was getting bullied, they'd have been able to tell right away that Team Star wasn't the one in the wrong. Well, you say that, but Team Star did start out harassing you in the beginning. Like, it still doesn't justify their actions in the end. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everybody to face the bullies despite knowing how messed up the academy is. What a massive idiot. Creating Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out? You really think so? I'm sure of it. Here's your reward. Lots of Pokemon materials. The next boss is the very last one. We're counting on you, Ruiz. Oh, alright.